Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. It's been an interesting week as a reader. There were a lot of energies coming in that I kept batting away last week, and finally I took the day off and meditated and looked at the energies instead of batting them away, looking at these messages. And there were very important messages. Something has shifted in the environment, and for the good. But there might be, what's interesting as a reader is the messages up until last week were about healing and letting go, integrating wounded aspects of yourself, healing, letting go, choosing love, choosing to move on. Those were the messages. And then something shifted in the energy. Something came up through my awareness, and it feels like there are activities, things going on that need looking at. So hopefully these messages help people who really need the validation and the support, because it feels very complex. So let's look at these energies. First, let's look at the past. Boy, this has been coming up a lot. The Hierophant in reverse. I'm seeing this as a broken contract. In a lot of these readings lately, this is what is kind of at this started everything, some broken contract in the past. I perceive that there's something that's good about this broken contract. Very healing. It feels like you benefit from this contract being broken. That it's somehow healing, helpful to you. It helps you end a cycle. Anything else we can get about the broken contract? Wow, Ace of Cups. This feels like, boy, this feels so specific. For some of you, this broken contract, why I'm tuning into this is this imagery of the star. I get the feeling this is you. You're very healing, very loving. You help bring balance. This is Aquarian energy, so you're willing to be yourself. This feels like the Aquarian pool. And it feels like there's someone non-physical, someone who's passed, someone who's helping you from maybe 5D, someone who's crossed with the world in reverse, like a cycle ended. Someone, maybe this is a contract, death certificate. Oh, inheritance, insurance, something around someone's death or the end of something. It feels like whatever the break of this contract, broken contract, it feels like this is creating an opportunity for some type of very giving, loving energy. Broken promise, broken contract, something I'm not getting any closer. So let's see what was unconscious and hidden in the past. This is the world in reverse again. It showed up in the past energy as well. So something ended, something came to an end. No accomplishment, an ending. Something ended. Oh, and there's King of Swords in reverse. There's some deception around this ending. Oh, this is starting to feel something hinky went on around an ending. Someone was deceptive. There's a group that was coming apart over some choice. That someone, it feels like there's a group coming apart. Something is ending. Someone, it feels like, manipulated this ending. Someone lied, deception, because they didn't want to wait. They didn't want to wait for things to... Feels like someone, they were impatient. Things were falling apart. With the Three of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse showing up in the unconscious, what's hidden, it feels like there's a lot of lies, a lot of deception. Feels like groups coming apart around gossip, around this ending, and someone lying. Someone was impatient. Ugh. Ugh. Icky, gross. It feels, I get why it's hidden. If I were operating in this type of energy, I would definitely want to keep this hidden. This is, this isn't just scandalous, untoward. This feels illegal. This feels something's not adding up. Something's not mathing. And it feels like in the past, in the unconscious, people were separating over this. Things were coming apart. There's a lot of gossip in the energies. In the environment in the past, what people could see, what was in view, is this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Someone, it feels financially motivated. Someone's dependent. Someone doesn't want to be on their own. Someone doesn't feel they can be on their own. They're dependent. They don't... This feels like someone who doesn't believe that they can do things on their own, that they can create their own abundance. They have a little bit of a gold digger type of energy. Like, I don't want to do it on my own. I don't want to create this on my own. I just want this. It feels very financially motivated, a broken contract, an end of something. Something came to an end. And how it came to the end, there's some type of like question mark in the hidden in the environment. But in view in the environment, it feels like this dependent person who's financially motivated is telling a lot of lies. It's like they're so deceptive. Five of Pentacles. They're feeling rejected. They're feeling out of in the cold. They're broke. They feel very isolated, very alone, very scared. But they keep lying, and they're trying to block someone's luck. With the Magician in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune upright, it's like this person doesn't want the Wheel of Fortune to turn. This person is trying to manipulate the Wheel of Fortune. Karma, how things operate. This person is doing a lot of nasty communicating because they're feeling left out. It feels like they want someone to be left out, but they're left out, and they can't have that. There's something real. This person cannot be happy for someone else. Maybe this is you. Maybe you've taken control of your Wheel of Fortune, and this person actively in the past has tried to affect your happiness. Yeah, they feels like there's just this constant criticism, judgment of you, negative. They can't, it's projected onto you. This person has done this for a long time, projected this negativity onto you. It's what they can't have about themselves that they've projected onto you. They don't know how to deal with uncomfortable emotions and uncomfortable feelings, and so they try to create a narrative that leaves you, that shows you in a bad light. They really love hating on you, and they love getting others to hate on you too. Cool. All right. So that's in the past. In present energy, we have death and rebirth in reverse. Someone's not changing. Something has ended, but hasn't changed. There's an ending here. Something has ended. The contract in present time. They're unable to change the contract. There's a broken contract in the past, but now it's showing up. They can't change the contract. It stands. It's viable. Feels like someone was trying to change the course of fate. Someone was in their desperation, in their hubris, in their patterns of taking it out on you. There's something here. The contract is legit. They can't change it. They can't get out of the contract. You're showing up in this current energy as the empress. I love it's interesting that with the vice versa tarot cards, you're showing up as the empress, but your back's turned to this. So you might not know about this yet. It feels like, as I'm tuning into your energy, which will be such a nice relief from what's going on around you, you are very loving, you are very nurturing, you're very kind. It feels like you're multifaceted. You have different aspects, because the Empress is the combination of the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So someone who has different gears that you can operate out of, but it looks like you operate, maybe a comfort zone for you is just very loving, very nurturing, maybe being by yourself. Very abundant energy. I could read this all day. You're happy. It feels like you choose happiness despite what has happened in the past. There are definite, you could get stuck in the past, and maybe at times you have. But it feels like nature loves you. It feels like animals love you. You create a very happy home environment. Happy, joyful. It feels like there's something that you're wanting to create with this Empress energy, something that you're wanting to birth into this reality. And it's around happiness, around celebration. Wow, I love that. Your energy is so, it feels like you choose to not live in denial, but you really like that high vibing energy, heart open, being kind, because people have been unkind to you. And so it feels like you're not nice, like, maybe you're a former people pleaser, but you are kind until someone shows you differently. There's, yeah. It also feels like you're getting a lot of attention, even though your back's turned to us. It feels like you're just focusing on you, on what you're creating. Wow, that's just really beautiful. Okay. The motivation in present energy is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It's, again, this is financially motivated. The motivation is someone who doesn't want to work. Someone who hasn't put in the effort, hasn't put in the time, doesn't want to work. Three of Swords. Wow. They don't want to work. There's betrayal. In this hidden, this is kind of the motivation. So it's behind, it's the intentions. Not yours, but whoever is around you or around this broken contract that's upright, that's standing, that can't be changed in this present energy. There's a lot of betrayal coming out. A lot of betrayal coming out around, again, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The same person, very dependent. They don't want to, it kind of has a gold digger type of energy. They don't want to work. They don't want to put in the effort. They're not abundant. And they're causing a lot of heartbreak and betrayal. Let's see if I can get any, what's the Page of Pentacles? It feels like they have an opportunity to learn something new, to start over. There might be two children in the energy, in the present energy around this, two young people, two children maybe, associated with this gold digger, someone who doesn't want to work, someone who's creating a lot of heartbreak and lies around them. It's not an attractive look at all. This person is coming off as desperate, greedy, damsel in distress. Wow, this is so interesting. Don't want that. Okay. Feels like people are talking about this. People are seeing this person from a different vantage point. Feel like there's communication about this gold digger, someone who doesn't want to work, doesn't want to put in the effort, is saying a lot of heartbreaking, very cruel. A lot of heartbreak is coming up around this person who's feeling financially dependent, feeling like there's a desperation. It's around finances. And damsel in distress, victimize. This person's doing a lot. That's the motivation. Feels very financial. And Three of Swords, 10 of Swords. Feels like it's escalating. There's something really toxic that's being seen. Someone did too much. Wow. Okay. What's seen in this present energy is the High Priestess in reverse. This is someone without potential. Someone not using their intuition. This feels like what's presently being seen in the environment. So it feels like you can't really see what's going on behind closed doors between a dependent, like gold digger type of energy that's feeling desperate. And it's about finances. And it feels like there's also two people, maybe children. There's a lot of heartbreak and communication coming out. People are seeing, it feels like their perception of this gold digger is changing. It feels like that's who I'm tuned in here. The gold digger doesn't have potential. There's no potential here. There's just a lot of fighting. Unplanned, no tactics, just swinging at the fences. It smells like it's out of desperation. Again, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like because they didn't get the payoff that they expected. And so I feel like this person is desperate. It's interesting. There's no plans here. There's nothing. I keep seeing that too. Recklessness, like no plans. Feels like people are pulling their energy away from this person with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Feels like people are seeing this person doesn't have any potential, that they're desperate, that it's about finances, and it feels like people don't want to work with this person, don't want to be around this person. This person feels very toxic. Yeah, it feels like that's adding to this person's desperation too. They can kind of feel everyone, the shift, like going, Oh, the world. Okay. Something about the past. This person is trying to, lack of accomplishment, a lack of an ending. Okay, this is a guilt trip. Woe is me. So this person, if they don't get their way with the sword, if they don't get their way with the betrayals and lies, then this person shifts gears into victimhood. It feels like this person is being seen. I don't feel like people want to engage with this person. There's something about them switching from do this to, oh my God, man, like switching to a victim or a martyr because of a loss of finances. They don't take responsibility for their words and their actions. They just justify their behavior. Okay, let's just keep on going. I hope this is resonating with you. Just to recap, that whenever I'm tuning into your energy, you feel like you're protected, you're good, you're happy, you're focusing on you, you're very lovable. And I think that's because I'm perceiving that. It also feels like in this present energy, it feels like someone has said a lot about you, and negatively. And the math isn't mathing. It's not adding up, because when everybody's looking at you, you look very accomplished. You look like you're very smart, very adept, very attractive, following your desires and passions, a very loving and caring person, and very grounded. It feels like you are building something, birthing a new reality. And it feels very loving and nurturing and caring. And so it's so interesting. It feels like your energy and who you are, you let what you do and how you show up speak for itself. Feels like you can think anything you want about me. Feels like that has had to be a tactic, because you've got these people who just can't have a world where you exist. They've spent so much time projecting their inadequacies and blaming you that they've never, one finger pointed out to you, but three pointed back to them that they've never really addressed. But something has shifted in the energies, and it's something around this contract. All right, the outcome is the Five of Wands. feels like chaotic energy right now. Feels like there's no plan. That there's a lot of chaotic energies around you. You might be feeling I feel calm, but if you're noticing around you these people in your energy, that you're thinking about them, that you don't know what's going on, but you can feel someone talking about you, or some type of energies coming in, very intense, chaotic energies. stay grounded. Just stay grounded and, weather the storm. You've got this. Anything else around the outcome? Wow. 5 of Swords in reverse. They're not going to win. Whatever type of bullying, whatever type of winning at any cost, it's not working in this energy. There's 5s, so it feels like the outcome is change, maybe even uncomfortable changes. But 5 of Swords energy doesn't work in this. I think in the past, that 5 of Swords energy, someone bullying worked, but it doesn't work in this energy because there's a lot of chaos. What would help is being in this present energy, if this has resonated, is staying in Queen of Swords energy, head over heart, perceptive, discerning. This is the sword. So people can talk to you, they can approach you, but you decide. Feels like you're very aware of what's going on or becoming aware around people who are trying to block you from your path. What keeps coming up is people trying to take what's yours, what's rightfully yours. But you're in this Empress energy. What is for you is for you. Cannot be taken away. But it does look like the outcome is someone trying to block, but it doesn't work. They're chaotic. They're not strategizing. They're not planning. They're just throwing spaghetti at the walls, trying to make some stuff happen, but it just doesn't work. All right. The supporting energies, what's supporting you is this 10 of Cups, your happiness. And it's not frivolous or silly to choose to be happy, to choose love, to choose caring and being in that state. What's interesting is I'm perceiving that you rising above this and focusing on you, on choosing to be happy despite all of this that has been in your past, through your present experience, that is actually vibrationally helping you from not being able to somehow be moved, be manipulated. You know too much now. It looks like there's someone, a player, trying to get in your energy maybe. Feels like you're alone. You're pretty isolated. With that hermit energy, you've gone within to find your answers. And there's someone that wants to come in. They're very inconsistent. They're player. They haven't woken up. They're very unconscious. And they're bringing lies. And they want to unburden themselves. I feel like that's a manipulation tactic that you might have fallen for in the past. Like, oh my, and then you'd be like, oh, let me heal you. Let me help you. And it feels like this person has played this game too many times. a player, inconsistent. If you don't have anything to offer, they leave. But as soon as you look good, for whatever reason, they want to come back in. They're very unconscious. I think you might see this about them. That they feel very, I think you perceive them very differently from this present energy. That they haven't done any changing. They haven't changed any. They're just lying. And they feel entitled to make you carry their emotional burdens. I think when this person comes into your energy, you can feel the burden, you can feel the upset, the disruption, the lies, because you've been so peaceful and happy, this person coming in, it's such a contrast. I think in the past when this person came in, you were at more similar energies, or you couldn't perceive where they were, who they were, the energies. But there's something about your vibration, you being in empress mode, you keep choosing to be happy. You keep choosing, despite what's happened to you, to look, at the glass half full, thinking more positively. And so when this person comes back into your energy, there's almost like, how was I blinded to this before? Because you feel gross and icky. They feel gross and icky. Gross and icky. Something like that. All right, let's look at the advice. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Materials. Three of Pentacles. So it's about money. It's about learning who to work with and who not. Someone doesn't want to walk away. It's hard to walk away from someone. The Devil. It's hard to walk away from someone because they're toxic. There's codependency, dependency, obsession, addiction. What's the advice? What does the viewer need to know? Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this person that's hard to walk away from, that was hard to walk away from, very codependent, dependent type of energy, they bring nothing but lies. Ace of Swords in reverse, that's all deception. But there's this Three of Materials. What's the Three of Pentacles? That's accomplishment. Someone wanting to work with you, coming together, collaboration, someone seeing you at that you would be a good match, that you're a good team player. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So what I get here with the advice is recognizing people for who they are, being discerning. It feels like there's someone coming in. This feels like the player. Someone's coming in that you don't want to work with. But then there's a group, Three of Pentacles. It's like there's an opportunity here, someone wanting to work with you, and it goes into 10 of Pentacles. So 3 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. A lot of, this is legacy. This is a inheritance. Feels like the money that's generated is helping lots of people. There's something really beautiful about what you're creating. There's really something really amazing with the finances that are coming in. Your challenge is to follow with the Ace of Wands. Follow the spark, follow the light. Chariot. Wow. You're overcoming obstacles, moving on. I think the finances that come in help you move on, overcome obstacles, make you very powerful. Holy cow, this is a huge shift. And helps you let go of limiting beliefs. There's something about the outcome of this is so positive for you. Helps establish security, stability. Others want to work with you. There's some fortune. And this helps you get moving, move on, overcome obstacles. So, and it's like you start, whatever the outcome here, the proof in the pudding, things happening in the 3D, tangible blessings and abundance. It feels like it helps you really see who you really are. See that the energies have shifted. And let go of limitations that you might have been still be like hemming and hawing over. I'm not sure if I'm really this. I'm not sure if boom. I've got this. So whatever is happening in the 3D. And it is a huge shift. So I hope that's helpful. So interested to hear all your comments. I love reading them. Thank you so much for sharing with me who this is or whatever you feel comfortable sharing. I read all your comments. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you so much for the thanks. I feel very called to put these messages out for free, and so I do appreciate getting thanks. So thank you. Take care.